What's up, everybody? My name is Kyrie Waller, and this is the Valor Racing League as we are getting ready to go live for the Pocono Raceway Cup Series here at Kentucky. I am in the booth with my man Easy E. Easy E, would you like to introduce yourself to the crowd? It is definitely going to be very fun. It's Kentucky, like you said. It's Kentucky. I mean, anything can happen here. Who is your favorite coming into this race so far? I mean, I'm assuming you watched majority of the races here now. Who is your favorite coming into this race right now? Like RPM. Okay. I like that. I like the pick. He is starting second today, so I do like that pick right there. I've seen some speed in him as of lately, but you know, I mean, anything can happen. It is Kentucky, anything can happen, but this also does come down to a lot of pure speed, and he is one of the top runners up there. That is true. Fluffy is another candidate right there. Fluffy and Cola, those are my top two I would go with also. Those top three is a pretty stellar top three, but exactly, he is. Yes, he actually is. Yeah, he got a win last week. Congratulations to my fellow teammate, not in the Cup Series, but teammate in general. Congratulations, my dude. So we're getting everything set up here. Drivers are getting put into the lobbies. We're getting ready to go racing here soon. So I'm gonna tell you guys some stats here. Let's run it down. We got 134 laps here at Kentucky. Fuel runs average about 31, 32, depending on what setup you're running and how fast you're actually going. Breakdown is basically 50% as usual, times 2 tire wear and fuel, low draft, as well as manual cautions. Black flags are also on. We already know that the top 10 get stage points, and winners lock themselves in. Look at our point standings here. I will tell you guys, on the point standing side, in the first place, Cola leading first. Obviously, he has 3 wins currently. Or 3 playoff points, sorry. Currently, he has 1 win. Him and Fluffy have 1 win apiece. But Fluffy has, impressively, 8 stage wins here. I'm very impressed with this man. Yes, 5 stage wins, 8 playoff points. There you go. I'm reading it as I'm going across. I'm like, here we go. This should be fun. This is going to be a very interesting race here. I mean, like I said, it's Kentucky. Guys, the apron is very key here. And you can't really get on that. Most guys don't really run towards the apron, though. And especially 1 and 2. 3 and 4 you kind of do, but 1 and 2, most guys run up towards that middle lane and try to get away from that bottom lane so they don't spin out. Alright. Exactly. I mean, the way they have this layout here at this track, it is a bit weird. Ever since the reconfiguration, it's been weird. And this track is really, I mean, it has produced its races. Tonight should be another great race as well. And we really should see, I mean, do you expect a lot of cautions tonight? Or do you think it's just going to be a lot of long green flag runs? That is true. I can expect 1. I will say that. That is true. It probably will not be. And that brings us back to that again. The corners is, yeah, that's the dead spot right there. Guys that don't want to be in those corners, and a lot of guys might hit that apron, might not. Especially if you had a loose car. If you hit that apron, whew, have fun trying to hold on to it. Alright, so give you the starting lineup here before we get ready to get rolling here. Let's give you the starting lineup. We got Fluffy on the front row with Mike in the number 4. Both of those guys ran pretty fast lap times, so they're up front on the front row. Row 2, we got Cola and McLovin, the 20 and a 00. Row 3, Slade and Diesel. Slade, my man's up there in 5th, and Diesel, my actual team owner, is in 6th. That's pretty cool. Titan and Big D starting in the row 4. Row 5 would be Jason and Burster. Burster, I'm looking forward to seeing Burster race tonight. I mean, I like watching him, and he usually ends up being up towards the front. He tries to get up here, so it'll be interesting to see how he can get up towards the front. So we got. Oh yes, I'm sorry. I skipped. What did I skip? Oh, Perky. I did skip Perky. I didn't even see his name right there. I didn't skip. I'm sorry, Perky. I didn't mean to skip you, my man. As Perky is starting in 9th, Jason will be 10th, Burster is actually 11th, and Cyber will be 12th next to him. 13th, Coach Matt, Brennan will be 14th. Then we got 15th and 16th, DK Brown and Extreme. Runner and Bags will run out. Will be 17, 18. As assuming 18 through 25 did not make a qualifying run, or 19 through 25 did not make a qualifying run. That's typical Max Boost, though. I mean, he doesn't like to run. I don't know if he misses qualifying on purpose or what does he do here, but Max knows what he's doing, and I think he knows exactly why he's missing out on qualifying. I think it's a specific reason. It's all strategy when it comes to that man right there. So getting ready to get set. We're gonna take a break here for a split second before the racing action gets started. For the VRL Pocono Raceway Cup Series, sorry, starting my words there. Bluegrass State 200. Alright guys, we're getting everybody loaded in now. Currently I see 23 of 25. We'll see how many, let's see if the other two join or if the race gets started here. Well, you know, we talked about the basics here for Kentucky. There's not really much to talk about Kentucky besides how the apron can snap you off. And basically, the corners are pretty oddly banked, in my opinion. I don't know if Easy would agree with me, but in my opinion, I do believe their corners are pretty oddly banked, and it's a lot. It is a little bit weird. It just feels like they just kind of like set it at 1 degree on the first level and then said, we're just gonna work it the rest of the way up. Like, but all in all, these guys are great drivers. I mean, we got a lot of good guys in here. Like I said, we got Brennan, we got Cola, Mike, Fluffy, we got McLovin, Slade, Diesel. I mean, Cyber, Birdster. We got a lot of. Coach Matt was another one. We got a lot of good drivers out here. So I'm not gonna say we're not gonna get good racing. Then we're gonna probably have a lot of good racing. So sorry about the delay, guys. We're getting that all here sorted out. I think they're actually still trying to get all the drivers in the lobby. So. Also, as well, giving a shout out to our other affiliate, the other series we run here in the Valor Racing League. The I honestly cannot remember the name to save my life right now. Easy, help me out here. Yes, there we go. Thank you. I could not get the word out. I could not, like, I literally drew a blank. Thank you. I could not figure it out. And I'm racing that series. It's so bad. But yes, a shout out for our Speedway Collective National Series, guys. Thank you guys for being our big support, as well as the Pocono Cup Series, Pocono Raceway Cup Series. Sorry. Thank you guys for being a big support as well. Exactly. We wouldn't be doing what we're doing best right now, and that's racing. We wouldn't be doing this. So thank you guys for giving us that privilege and allowing us to do so. I think we're in a slight rain delay here, guys. Still showing 23 out of the 25. That's currently, I think, the other two are currently joining now. So hopefully we'll get this race going soon here, guys. Sorry for the delay yet again. Honestly, I do not. I didn't see, I seen it for a second, but he flew back up really fast. I did not see it. Alright. Let's get ready here for you guys. Get into the action. They're entering Kentucky now. They're getting ready to get lined up. Get configuration, get everybody in positions right. This is gonna be a good one today. Key one to watch today, like we pointed out in the pre-race. Key one to watch out today. Max Boost, he did not qualify, so we're gonna see how well he performs without any qualifying. I'm pretty sure he has some practice under his belt. There's no way he doesn't, but definitely probably practicing. Yeah, probably. He's probably been running practice sessions all day and didn't care about qualifying. They're getting all situated here. Head to the 17. Fluffy, he is our pole sitter, driving the Sunny D 17 today. One is the breakdown again. Front row will be Fluffy and Mike. Row 2, Cola and McLovin. Row 3 will be Slade and Diesel. Row 4, Titans and Big D. Row 5, Perky and Jason. Row 6, Bursler and Cyber. Row 7, Coach Matt and Brennan. Row 8 will be DK Brown and Extreme. Let's see. Row 9 we have Runner and Bags. Row 10 will be Celtics and Baronate. Row 11 will be Max Boost and K Taddy. Don't really know if I said that right. And the rest of the field winding out will be MJO, Jocko, and Jose. That's what I'm going to say. I'm not 100% sure if that's right, but we're going to go with it. Give it to Jason. Of course, man. You can't go wrong with the golden on the car. Come on. So we're getting ready to get lined up here, guys. Two Fords, front row, by the way. We're seeing the green flag wave now. 17-4, green flag. She's heading to turn 1 here. As you see, guys starting to slowly test that bottom, but work their way up to the middle. Here's 17 and 20. He's trying to make it clear past the 4. Cola slightly improving there. The 4 car showed a little bit center speed there. 17 looks like he's going to cap off lap 1 here, guys. And FYI for this stage, stage 1 is 39 laps. $17 looking pretty good on that bottom. He's actually holding that middle to bottom lane, and that's kind of the lane you got to run here at Kentucky. You don't really want to be on the bottom, but you want to be on it at corner exit a little bit. You don't want to hang on there going into the turn. 17 looks really fast. Not gonna lie to you guys. We got guys jockeying for position back here. Follow along with McLovin here. McLovin running a little bit higher than most guys are. 19's also running up here with him. Slade looking on the outside here, on top of the on the outside of the 21. Trying to make his run going. It's not looking too well, but it is only the beginning of the race. The 4 looks to be closing in on the 20. The 20 also looks to be closing in on the 17, little by little, lap by lap. As the 4 got a heck of a run into turn 3 there, closed up a lot on the 20. And we got the 8 and 4th, and the 21 of Perky, who is in 5th. Starting in 9th position, already making big gains here, guys. We already know how they. Oh, we got a couple guys in the back taking 3 wide here. DK Brown's in the middle of it, but they sort it out. They make it work. This Cola is slowly but steadily reeling in that 17 car. As this run goes, we will see who has the faster car. I believe the 20 may have a faster long run car, but this hasn't been a long run yet. It is a little bit of a short run. He's not. I don't think he's conserving, so 20 car does look a little faster. He's got the speed. He's slowly catching that 17, and they both have pulled away from that 4 car. Let's take a look through this field here. We're gonna follow along with MJO. He's back in the pack. He's got Max Boost at a 77 in front of him. Coach Matt making little positions here. That's like, as Easy said, this is looking like a great race so far, guys. They're spreading out. It's good racing here. It's not guys beating and banging. actually good racing. Guys are side by side. They know what they're doing here. $17, $24, $8, $38. Slade is now in the top 5 as he passes the 21 car of Perky. And the 14 looking to do the exact same with Jason. He's got those Goldens on there. Come on now. He's got to get a good finish for them. Easy so far. We've only gone about a good, I'd say, 10 laps maybe, if that. How's it looking so far? What's the speed? Do you see a dramatic speed drop off, or guys falling off fast already, or are we just still seeing good side by side? Titans makes his way in the 3rd. Yeah, everybody's got their own little pack. It's basically the front 3, the front, I'd say 7 kind of have their own little packs going, but then the rest of the field's together, and the 8 car clears, and still Titans is up to 3rd now. Mike RPM started in 2nd. He's only back to 4th. Lost 2 positions since the start. Car looks to me a little tighter than what he wants it to be. As this run goes on, you're right, as the tires wear out, and this track is known for tire wears. As tires wear out, it slides, and you'll slide around here big time. $20 trying to reel in that $17. Go ahead, Easy. Yeah, they're proving a lot wrong here. These guys are racing today, and they're trying to showcase, to put on a show here today. No more single file. They're trying to put us in a good mood and have us watching something today. And these playoff points are valuable, man. They're very valuable. With the amount of drivers in the field, it is very valuable to get those points. This Titans is looking very good right now. Side by side. We got a side by side for the lead here. Cola. Looking good, my man. He's looking good 2 weeks in a row for Cola, by the way. Looking very sporty. Looking fast. Trying to take that Camry and the number 20 sports clips underneath the 17, but he can't quite clear him off of turn 2 just yet. 17 still on the outside fighting back hard, but I do believe going into turn 3 may have him here. They're still side by side. 17 is not giving his position up easily for the 20 car. Fluffy fights for every position. Ooh, a little bit of contact, just a little bit, but they're still racing here hard, guys. This is what happens in the Valor Racing League. You go hard or go home. That's all that matters here. Fluffy is looking consistent. He's going back to the inside here, guys. Now, see, can the 20 car hold the outside now? He does get a little bit of a gap, but the 17, 20 went up a little tighter than he wanted to. And the 20 leads at that lap. Wow. This is for the lead. 17 still on the inside of that 20 car. Cola does not want to give up that position either. The outside is looking very good there for both of these guys. They both know how to maneuver on the outside. Perky makes his way back into the top 5. Slade slowly falling back again. He fell back in the beginning of the race, and he kind of caught his car, knew what he's doing, and then now he's kind of falling back again. But I'm not going to count him out just yet. It's the 14s looking under the 21 here. So we got 3 Fords battling. Currently, the Fords are showcasing their dominance basically throughout at least the top 7. I would say there are at least 5 of those top 7 cars, so... Baronate heads the pit road here, guys, in number 6. Don't know if this is strategy. Don't know if he just absolutely needed to do it. But he is on pit road at the 17. Looks to take back the lead from the 20. Meanwhile, the 8 is caught up while these two have been battling. The 8 car of Titans is making his way. He started in the 7th position here. And he could use some points today, guys. Points are valuable. Stage points are very valuable here. 17 looking underneath the 20. This is getting racy. Well, we all know what happens when guys get side by side. That breeds the other cars closer. It gives the other cars a faster line. It's a 4. RPM's gonna pit. Strategy is being called now. 10 cars pitting. 1 car is pitting. We got a lot of guys hitting. The 38 of Slade is now down pit road as we got a lot of guys hitting the pit road. 8 car is going to push that 17 down the back, try to get him out front, and possibly get beside the 20 car here in 3. Two cars getting off pit road now of MJO. He's heading off pit road. 6 cars back on track, and Baronate, we'll see if he can get any speed on these leaders, because I don't see the leaders pitting as we got the 22 in the grass. Jocko. Jocko must like landscaping here. Looking very nice in that 22 Pennzoil today. Oh, got a little contact there between him and the 32. The 32 hit the wall, yeah. Now the 95 of Brennan is going to hit the pit road. Green flag pit stops everywhere. So we got the 9 car, I believe, is exiting pit road now. The Big D Destroyer, he's heading out of pit road now. We still got a 3-way battle for this lead here, and it doesn't seem to be these guys are going to pit anytime soon right now. They are all battling. 20 car, Cola hits the pit road. See how long these guys, see how long these other two stay out. The 21 is now in the 3rd position of Perky. He's made himself way in the top 3 as these green flag pit stops continue to go on. Cyber heading off pit road now. And I do believe Verser might be in 3rd. 19 heads the pit road. 18 heads the pit road. The Toyota gang all hit the pit road at the same time. Oh, Perky still staying out, guys. Now on the downfall side of this, staying out longer could slow down your lap time, and it could cost you a lot more time than you want it to be. 21 still staying out here. 17 of Fluffy still on pit road. 32 is now going down pit road. He's got damage. 48, 14, and the 8 is now leaving. 14's leaving. Green flag pit stops are looking to conclude here now. Take you ride with the 77 of Max Boost here back in the pack. Spread out. Now the track is, the cars are spread out now. Double zero. McLovin is now exiting his pit stall. We look to be wrapping up on these green flag pit stops here, guys. Meanwhile, up front, as I do believe it could still be the 21 car. I do not know if he pitted yet. 21 still out front. As you see a lot of strategies being called, do you see any benefits from any of these drivers? Do you believe that pitting earlier would have helped any of these drivers, the guys in the back of the pack, per se? Right. Yeah, they did. They did indeed, and I don't know if that necessarily the bad thing, because actually, aren't they still in the top 3 per se? The top 4 actually. As I think RPM now is in the 4th position. The 20 car is looking for 2nd here. 4 car, good pit stop there. Good strategy call. He put it a little earlier than these guys, and now look at him. He's right on top of them. .22 back on pit road of Jocko. He's exiting as well. .21 still on the track here. And it has to be a lot of speed he's losing. I would assume he's losing a lot of speed to these leaders, and maybe he's not. Maybe he knows. Maybe he's conserved a decent amount, but I feel like speed-wise, he'd be losing to these leaders here. It's 95 of Brennan looks to be struggling here back in the pack. He's currently in the 15th position, racing with his with Diesel, sorry. It's now the 4 car again. We see that these top 3 are pulling away from the 4 car yet again. And that could have something to do with the fact that they pitted a good 4 or 5 laps after he pitted. So that could be playing a role, or the 4 car could just be playing strategy again, because he got his way back up here. He gained a good couple seconds on these guys. He wasn't even in the battling picture with them, and then off pit road, off this pit sequences, he's in the battle with them. It's 43 is heading to pit road. Coach Matt is going down pit road. Interesting call there. Could he be preparing for the next stage here? So we are coming down. I think we are coming to 5 to go. If I've read that properly. Yes, that was 5 to go. So assuming we are in 5 to go now. Coming to 4 to go. Oof. 21. Again, I don't recall him pitting. So I'm gonna 100% say he's still the leader. I do not recall him going down pit road. As Baronet got into the wall just a little bit there. Seems to be getting a little push from the 10 there going into the turn. These guys got a little formation going on. 6, 10, 77, the 1 to 19. All involved in this little pack, with Brennan also at the tail end of it. Now the 6 of Baronet starting to separate itself from this pack here. Fluffy's pulling away from the 8 and the 20. 4 cars still migrated back there. No wrecks, exactly. No cautions in the first stage so far. 3 wide in the backfield. Yes, we got the 1 car, 10, and the 19. They're all separating now here. 10 car gets back in line with the 19. Thinking smart ahead. 21 still, I believe, is out front and is showing some speed. I think it is now 2 laps left in the stage. $17 of Fluffy though. That speed is not waver. Ooh, 32. Look to slow him up just a little bit. He almost got into the back of him. 32 is a lap car. Not racing position with the 17. But it didn't really slow him down that much. He's still gaining. He's still making pace. He's taking back off away from the 8 and the 20 here. Yes, I do believe that is the end of the stage here. Fluffy, stage winner. And excuse me, I kept saying the 21 was in the lead. I actually never saw the 21 pit, but the 17 is your stage winner here. Very impressed with his speed in that car. That car looked very fast. Now we're going to see what these guys pull off. What strategy will they pick here? Obviously, everybody's going to pick 4 tires. This is going to be getting very interesting. That 8 car, he's showing a lot more speed than let him on to be. So we had a car staying out front now. It would be the number 78 of Jose up front with the 17. Green flag is back out and we're racing in stage 2. $17 looks to try to move the 78 up the hill just a little bit. It's 17 now is going to go underneath him. The 8 car following suit. Brendan's been getting into that outside wall a lot today, actually. I've been watching his in-car, and he's been hitting that wall a little bit more than he probably wants to. My guess, the car is tighter than what he allegedly thought it was going to be. Yes, 3 wide. Look at this, about a 4 wide for a second there. Now we're back to 3. The 00 now going to take his way into 4th. The 78 of Jose looking on that outside there. 20 car up to 2nd now, following behind the 17. Fluffy showcasing that speed again. Oh, max boost. Likes to hang on to it. These guys are jockeying for position now. It's almost getting halfway through the race here. They're racing 3 wide. That 78 is not maintaining at all. He's actually going to fall to almost outside the top 10. I think he's in 9th place, actually looking to go outside the top 10 now. At the 00 of McLovin. Where did he come from? McLovin's made his way up to 3rd now. Oh, 20 car hit the wall there, guys. 20 car of Cola got a little bit higher than he wanted to off of turn 4. Smacked that outside wall there. He's going to fall back. He's going to lose at least 3 to 4 positions here, but he's going to get it back going. RPM up to 3rd. Yes, sir. As McLovin is in 2nd. This is getting interesting. This whole top 4 has changed in the last 2 laps here. The 9 car. I don't think First is kind of maintaining his top position right now. 77 of max boost, guys. Look, he started in the rear, started 21st. Now I'm in the top 10. So we're gonna follow along with killer like Jason here. Running the 14 with the dogs on the car. Obviously, we all want him to win because his car has got the doggos on it. But he does also match track theme, so it's a lot of green cars on this track. So we got Killer like Jason. We got the 8 car running a green scheme, 38 running one, a 9 running one. I don't even count that Monster Energy of the 1 car has green on it. There's a lot of green cars out here in this field today. I feel like that was meant to go with the track, the track theme here. Still got the 17 of Fluffy up out front. He's got a battle here for second, 3-car battle. It's a 20 of Cola's making its way back up, trying to pass RPM on the outside for third as he makes that pass happen. Looking to set his eyes on a 00 now for second and make that way, chase that 17 car down of Fluffy. And so far as we've seen, the only cars that have kept up with Fluffy are the 20 and the 8, and actually the 8 car has fallen off a little bit, but at the beginning of stage 1 he wasn't up front until towards the end. Colo's looking to go back to back. A lot of high quality racing here. Colo knows. Colo is working for himself now, man. He's working. He knows he messed up himself and he has to get it back himself. As now it is, woo, we got a lot of cars here for basically second through, I would say about 7th place. 6th, 7th place here. We got a lot of guys jockeying for position. The 77 Max Boost up here. The 8 car of Titans is up here. It's getting a battle. Will they work together to try to catch the 17, or will they just go ahead and say, you know what, we're racers, we're going to race each other. One of us is bound to go catch the 17. The 20 now has made his way into 2nd place. 4 of RPM maintaining in the top 3. Max Boost slowly but steadily creeping into the top 5 now. With a lot of Fords running up here now, it's basically being taken over by the other manufacturers here. We got a lot of Chevys and Toyotas mixed in with a couple of Fords. Chevy Nation. Max Boost looking to make his gains on the 4 of RPM here. And with all this battling, the 17 has not really pulled away like I expected him to do. These guys were battling for a second. The 20 did get away, so that might have messed it up here, but I figured the 17 would have got a lot more of a gap here, just a little bit more of a gap than he has right now. Max Boost is leaning on that 4 car. He's just on him, trying to buy us time, making it right here. 00 McLovin is now outside the top 5. He was running up to 2nd, but now he is actually in the 7th position here. Slade looking to be battling with the 43. 10 looked like he was going to take it 3 wide. Thought better of it. So now he's racing side by side with the 10 car. Between a 19, 9, and a 6. Or a little further up. See a battle with the 19 and the 9 here. 10 and 43 did have a good battle going. Slade, my man Slade looking out here. Birdster as well in this group here. So we got the 1 car looks to be heading to pit road now. I think he actually got spun out going to pit road, but he's actually on the pit road now. Bags. He started in the 18th position. Could be strategy call to make his way up towards the front. Especially if you're mired back in the back, your best bet is a good strategy, or you're probably not going to be able to get up towards the front. So now we got the, seems to be the 48 of Runner. He's heading to pit road now. Seems to be strategy calls here. They still got about a good 20 laps, 18, 19 laps on a fuel run here. So as I'm reading my in-car on Brennan, he has got 19 laps left. Granted, he is also in the back of the field, so I would say about 17, 18 laps left of fuel. So I see another car hitting the pit road. I thought I might have. Maybe I didn't, but I thought I did. It's Kentucky. Anything can happen here. 48 looks to be leaving his pit stall now. Only 2 cars have stopped so far. 43 is heading to pit road now. 40. There he goes. Let's head up towards the front now. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th are on one line. First has got about a good 2nd lead on him. These guys looking to seem to be now, they're looking to be focused. I'm assuming to try to catch this 17 because they are reeling him in little by little. Cola Motorsports and that 20 Sports Clips, that is a nice paint scheme he's running this week. So go back towards the middle of the pack here. See the 18, the 21 of that man Perky's heading to pit road now, actually. Strategy is being called left and right here. Did you think guys maybe anticipated a caution after that last stage break? Maybe that's why their car, I feel like the guys set up their cars a lot looser to get, maybe a caution might have came out to bank on it, but clearly it didn't happen. I'm shocked there hasn't been a caution. This is very clean racing, and it's very clean side by side. .77 on that outside there. The 8 car is going to pass him. The 1 is showing incredible speed right now. He is not racing with these guys up in the top runners. He is on a lap down. Currently behind a 20 car. 77 looks to be in the conservation kind of mode here. He took the high side, it fell back, and I don't know if he got bumped up there or not, but oh, we got the 8 and the 4 got into it a little bit. They scuffle it out there. As the 4, the 14 are hitting pit road. Teammates, 10 heads to pit road. Seemed to be the 2 car tried to go to pit road but missed it. The 22, he collected his teammate. 22 car was in the wall there. 2 car was in the wall. They're going to pit road. 2 is now on pit road. I do believe the 22 may have missed it. No, 22 is on pit road. Although I don't believe he's on pit road. I think he's leaving pit road. So after that accident there, 22's got some damage. As I seem to be, we are going to have a caution. Yes, we got a caution out. 22 in the 2 car. 22 of Jocko and 2 of MJ both missed qualifying. Wondering if they got any practice laps in. Trying to get down on that pit road. That pit road is very slick. It is a slick pit road. It is one of my least favorite pit roads to get on. So you got the 17 out front of Fluffy. Then we got the 20 of Cola in second there. As I believe the 4 car was a lap down. I see him speeding around. Don't know what he's doing exactly, but I'm assuming it was a lap down. I'm not 100% sure how. Yeah, the 4. That's right. Okay. That's right. That's right. He did. So this could shape out for him in a big way here. All depends on what these leaders do, how the strategy is going. Max Boost currently in the 4th place now. Before we hit these pit stops, 00, 5th. Looking good in the McLovin, looking nice in that car today. You see anybody pulling any 2 tires, all 4s? You see anybody from the back trying to make any strategy runs? Try to get some stage points? It's true, they just might do that. As they're currently working on 12 laps to go in the stage. As everybody's hitting the pit road. So you can get out here first off of this pit road sequence here. 17 looks to edge out the 20. The 8 car, I think he got him. I think the 20 got the 8. The 8 car looks to believe in the 3rd now. Stayed in 3rd. It looked like he beat the 20 up, but I think the 20 did actually beat him out. So everybody's gonna get lined back up here. So I do believe Mike RPM should be the leader, I believe. Yes, I believe Mike RPM is the leader. 14 and 10 following suit. Teammates. It's all 3 cars of the Stewart Haas. Nice job right there. It's strategy right there. It's a prime example, ladies and gentlemen. That is the easiest trick in the game book. You pit before you at least expect the caution. They pitted right before that caution hit. They got on the pit road. Perfect timing for these guys, especially Mike RPM, and hopefully, I believe he might have figured out what was wrong with his car, so hopefully he can stay up front here. Much for the 14 and 10, I'm not 100% sure on those guys. As it is, all 3 of them are going to line up 1, 2, 3 on the inside lane there, nose to tail, as the 48's going to go get his lap back. We got the 20 on the outside. The choose rule was in effect. And it's showcased the 4, the 14, and 10. Like Easy said, they are here to win. They are showcasing that. And let's see what they can do here. There you go, here to win. The best name ever. Come on now, you gotta be here to win. You're gonna be here to win. There you go. Got a 20 on the outside, the 8 car in the 4th position, and I believe Max Boost will be starting in the 6th position here, or restarting in the 6th position. Coming back to the restart zone here. 4 of Mike RPM, the 20 of Cola will bring us back down to the green flag. 10 to go, boys. So heading to turn 1 here. All 3 teammates there, still hanging on that inside. Make that 4-4. Extra forward on that inside. Ooh, the 20 got into the wall there on out, coming off turn 2. Cola smacks the wall there. 17 is making his way back into the top 3. He's not playing any games today. He's getting that lead back. He's now in the top 3. Max Boost looking for the inside there underneath the 10. Max Boost closing on the 17 here. These guys are side by side, beating, banging. No one's hitting the wall. No one's spinning out. I'm enjoying it every second of this. As the 10 got into the wall a little bit there as soon as I say it. As soon as I say it. 20 car is in a 4-wide, almost in a 4-wide position there for a second. The 20 is falling back. We got a 78 around, 19 into the wall. 1 car is involved, 22 is involved. And I would assume there is a caution. So they race back to the line here. First car back, the leader. Teammates now. Teammate, is he gonna conserve? Is he gonna help that 4 car? As he helps him in the turn 3 and 4. So come up 4, RPM will be first. I think Max had second. I think Max Boost actually made it around the 17 off of turn 4. I do believe he actually made it around him. Very impressed by that 77 right there. He's showcasing right there. Qualifying doesn't mean anything. He's showing it right there. Qualifying doesn't mean anything to this man right here. Mike RPM, he showed some speed there, but do you blame that on his teammate help? With the 14 was there, he was helping him out a lot. Do you think that was the reason he kept that lead? Oh, you good, man. I'm just saying, do you believe that the 4 wouldn't have? Do you believe the 4 would have kept that lead if that 14 wasn't stuck behind him up until this final closing out the end of this caution here? You got a point. I think he's been a lot of patience. He's showing a lot of patience here. He could have passed him. He had an opportunity to do it, but I think he was also thinking smart. I think he's thinking ahead, and like it's only the second stage as we're coming into. I believe it will be 5 to go. We're coming to 5 to go on the stage. I mean, it's not the end of the race here. He didn't have to necessarily go for it, but we touched on this in the pre-race. Stage points are key. And that number 1 would have looked a lot better than that number 4 right there. Don't get me wrong, like that 4th position is good, but number 1, you get that stage win. That carries with you, so you gotta take in consideration there's time to be patient and there's time to go for it. And I believe that was the time he had the 4. It looked like to me, I think he could have passed the 4 car. I think he just was playing, this is my teammate, I'm gonna help him out, which is nothing wrong with that. But I do believe he could have, like you said, he was just being extra patient. Nothing wrong with that, especially with the second stage coming to the end of the second stage. Nothing wrong with that. But I do expect if he's in that position at the end of the race, for it to be a lot different. Plus, I mean, he's like we've touched on. He's got the dogs, man. You can't go wrong with the dogs. So we're going back to the restart here. Choose rule. You're right. You're right. Come back to the restart here. Choose rule was in effect. The 4 and the 8 on the front row. That 8 car of Titans. I like the 8 car. I like the 8. I like the speed he's showing. He was up there with his top 3 in the first stage. We'll see if he can maintain again. Max Boost will be starting in the 3rd. McLovin on the outside in 4th. 17 now is in 5th. But we saw earlier he restarted back in the 7th position, and that didn't mean anything to him. He still made it up to the top 3. So we'll see what he can do right here, guys. We're coming to 4 to go in the stage. It's a green flag. They're hitting the restart zone now. Green flag. There's a little bit of a stack up there, guys. They're trying to anticipate that restart. As the 77 looked to try to go underneath, but thought otherwise. Things are getting hairy here. Titans put that block on him there. Titans with a huge block, as now he's going to try to chase down that 4 car of Mike RPM here. Mike went a little higher than he should have here. That opens the door for the 8, and the 77 is going to give him the push. 77's on the inside. 17 also following through with these guys. Mike RPM may have messed up going into there as we are down to 3 to go in the stage. Everyone knows tires were key. There was no really long racing here. They still have very manageable tires. There's a 77 was under the 4. 17's giving a 77 a push. These guys are getting it very racy here. 17 winning a little faster than he wanted to, but he's still maintaining here. We got a lot of great racing throughout the whole field, not even just up front, throughout the whole entire field here. Colo Motorsports made his way back into the top 5. He's looking under the 6 car right now, as it looks to be that the 8 car has got the lead. And he's looking to see if he can pull away with it. Max Boost following suit in 2nd, with the 17 of Fluffy in 3rd. Colo Motorsports making its way into 4th now, passing RPM, as I believe this is the last lap of the stage 2 here. Will the 77 make the run on the 8 car? 17's there also on the inside, and that could mess up the 8 car, the 77's run. 3-way battle. The 8 car does not guarantee this stage win at all. They're heading to turn 3 now. 77 ran there a little bit harder than he wanted to, but he's still there. I do not believe he's gonna catch him. The 8 car of Titans, stage 2 winner. Heck of a race. That was a heck of an ending for what, four laps at the end of the stage? Hell yeah, that was a good run right there. They showcased a lot of side-by-side racing. That was a heck of a run for those guys. The 17 is up to 3rd now. Yes, top 5. It is for the he finished in the 4th position, as in 5th. We're gonna have McLovin, and I do believe maybe the 5th it was McLovin. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, Mike RPM was 5th. Who was 4th? Fluffy was 4th. So I know I got that confused me too right there. Sorry guys, we're trying to get the stats to you as quick as we can here. We come back to the stage 3. Green flag, guys. There we go. My RPM 5th there, as you heard Easy name off the top 5 in the stage 2 finishers right there. As we got back to green flag here at Kentucky. So we had to turn back on the backstretch. The 17 with the 4 car pushing them, leaning back as they got forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4 forwards on that inside lane. 21 looking to make it 5 forwards there. This is getting very interesting here up front. Titans trying to hold off that 17 car. Titans has the speed to keep up with the 17, but does he have the speed to hold off the 17? I've seen him keep up with them, but can he hold them off is the key question here, as he's going to ride that outside. RPM is going to stick with that 4 teammate right there. 77 is going to try to help that 8 car, but he's not close enough at all to give him that speed boost. 77 of max boost back to 4th. He's looking to take that inside away, and the 8 car looks to slowly fall back now. The 17 is coming back to lead this lap. '17 looking very good, guys. Then the 4 car slides up again in front of the 8 car. Wow, made it work, made it stick, and they keep it going here. Max Boost looking to take over that position there. Max Boost, he's a prey, man. He knows he's a predator. He looks for his prey, and that was a moment right there. He was waiting. Oh, 77, 8 contact. 38 now looking on it, trying to take on that 77 of Slade in the 38. There he goes. 6 car following suit, as we are now seeing the Fords rise to the front again. 21 is following suit right there behind these guys. Sorry guys, so the stream is seemed to be lagging a bit, but we are still currently racing here. 17, we got a battle for the lead. 17, Mike RPM in a 4, looking underneath 17 at the 77 max boost, looks to capitalize as well. These guys are getting racy. We got 7, 8 cars in this field right here, in this little field right here. 17 looking to still keep it underneath the RPM. We got 3 wide back there with Slade, the A car, and the 20 car of Cola Motorsports. Cola trying to make his way back up to the front. As we showcasing right now, your top 5 is a little different top 5 than what the beginning of the race looked like. With the 77 of max boost is now up there. We have the 6 car up there. As Fluffy is still maintaining his lead here. Max boost to the inside. Max boost again, like we pointed out in the pre-race. Qualifying means nothing to this man. He probably practiced and practiced, and he is trying to showcase that again, as he will lead this lap here. They're on the inside here. 6 cars following suit. The 20 behind him. 4 is trying to give that 17 that extra push on that outside, but the 77 clears the 17 of Fluffy on the outside. We got coming on to 45 to go here at Kentucky. An amazing race right now. I think this is honestly the best race I've commentated this year so far. These guys are going at it as Max Boost is trying to pull away now, but that 17, we've seen the speed he had. If he can break away from the rest of these guys, 17, 77, that might be the battle for the win here. Mike is showcasing he's got that short run speed. If it comes down to a green white checkered and he's in the position, I don't expect him to that short run speed there. 17 went there a little bit harder than he should have. Gonna cycle through to follow man Easy E here. Yes, like he pointed out, we got a wire. 18, 43, 2, 48. We got a lot of guys back here. Wanted up here. They're racing side by side here. Following with Jason here. Killing it. Kill it like Jason. And I'm going to keep pointing this man out because he's got the dogs on his car. He's got the golden. We can't not point out the golden that flew by right there. He's pushing that 1 car. The 1 looking to take it 3 wide, possibly in the turn 3 here. So he thinks otherwise. He follows behind the 16 here. Meanwhile, back up front, 77, 17, 26, followed by the 8. That's your top 5 running order right now. RPM looking on the, trying to look for the inside of that 8 car. He does indeed. He's got it. As we got Jose, I believe he may have lagged out. I do believe. I don't know how long ago he did, but he is on pit road. I don't believe he's having a pit stop. I believe he's been on pit road. I do believe Jose is out of the race, guys. Trying to do a strategy call for the 78 car. Didn't work out in his favor, but a hell of a race for the Jose 78 driver right there. Congratulatory. As we got the 77, 17, 20 still up front. 20 is closing in on that 17. 77 trying to pull away though here. It's Max Boost. Showcasing that speed again. Let's take a ride on an in-car with him. Driving a 77 Advent Health Camaro. Beautiful paint scheme, by the way. Love the colors. We'll cycle through this field here. Started off with Max Boost. We're going to see McLovin now. He is racing for the 6th position underneath the 4 of RPM. And 00. Looking very sporty right now. As it is 3 Chevrolets in the top 6 and 3 Fords in the top, or sorry, 2 Fords and 1 Toyota in the top 6. Follow along with the 37 of K Taddy back here behind the 2 car currently. Coach Matt in the 43, not showcasing the speed he probably wanted here today. He's not looking very sporty, but he's trying his best to get up there. Strategy is still up in the air, guys. This race is not over whatsoever. 38 of Slade driving the Speedy Cash Ford Mustang here in Kentucky this weekend. Looking in ninth, he's currently holding on to ninth, barely inside the top 10, but Slade is in the ninth position as he has the 10 car going underneath him right now. Go ahead, Big Easy. I am looking on our in-car currently with Brennan, and he has 17 to go. He's back in 20th, but he has 17 laps to go, so they're roughly around 16, 17 to go right now on fuel. Once he cycles back around, I will let you know how many laps are left. In 1 second. Base off tire wear, and again, Brennan's in the back, so I can't just off of his, but the tire wear is not really, it's a big thing, but it's not really a big thing. And he killed like Jason, though, is falling back in the 14 as Brennan's looking to his outside here. Got 36 coming to 35 to go at the line. Let's go back up front to the leaders here. 77, 17, 20. 1, 2, 3 still. Looking very stout. NJO in a 2 car. Discount tire looking, trying to maintain his position, trying to gain back the positions he lost. Remember, he was in an incident earlier. He's one of our, actually our first caution of the race. Him in a 2 and a 22 teammates rather. Both were involved in that incident there. Trying to get on pit road incident. It just happens. 21 of Perky currently in the 8th position as well in our ride-alongs here. Go ahead, Easy. I thought you were about to say something. My bad. Go ahead. It is. It's a big gap. Those guys took off from the 17. Got into the wall there. Now the 20 car. Let's try to capitalize here. Can he capitalize on him in this turn? As I don't believe he will. Max boost. He's showing speed that 17 was not expecting, probably, from the 77. 17 had the fastest car basically the whole race up until this point. As you said, that's the Fluffy way. You said it earlier. Fluffy does Fluffy things, and we all catch it off guard when we watch him. And everybody wants to be like Fluffy. Hashtag everybody wants to be like Fluffy. Get that trending right now. Hashtag everybody wants to be like Fluffy. I don't know what happened there either, but I believe there is a caution on the track. 38 of Slade seems to be involved here. And that's not good going for Slade there whatsoever. He had a decent car. Now he's off the pace there. He's got some damage here, guys. Seems to be, I think the 14 might have been involved with him as well, of Killer Like Jason. They were all kind of running together in the back. I do believe he was also involved. As we see pit stops taking place, the 77 stays out. Scratch that. I don't really know what Max Boost is doing at all. I have no idea. Okay, there we go. Alright, well, we got Max getting going again. Looked like he was... I believe he did not mean to miss pit road. I don't believe he did. Yeah, I don't believe he meant to miss Yeah, I don't believe he meant to miss pit road. I do believe he was trying to go down, and that's a huge blow for him now. I mean, it's not too bad. It's a lot of laps still. And yes, you could be right. They might actually put him back up front. We don't really know all the details yet. We will get them for you guys as soon as we can. Brennan's got a little problems there. He's been having problems all day in at 95. Back there driving for Diesel Motorsports. Not having the best of days. So we head up towards the front again here. Let's get you set up with our front runners. (17.8) currently up front, and like we said, we don't know if they will let the 77 get his position back. What all happened there, we'll see what happens when we get back to this restart. Because I do believe, based off of how he was kind of like turning around, it looked like he didn't mean to miss pit road. So no, he's not lapped. That's right. Yes, he will maintain his position in first. VRL guys, they already know how tough and competitive this is, and if you mess up just a little bit, we help you out. 17 of Fluffy. Go ahead, my man. What's going on with Mike back there? Starting 7th, and the choose rule still in effect, so we'll see what lane he actually ends up picking here. Inside is, in my opinion, the inside is the way. I think you should go with the inside. You might see a whole single file inside lane run here. You never know. The 4 hits to the outside. He will be starting in the 4th position, actually. Great call there. So you got the 00 of McLovin starting outside of row here. 4 car of RPM. He will be starting in the 4th position on the outside. This outside lane, it's a little bit different. We got the 21. We got the 19. He's in the top 10. We got a couple guys that really haven't been up here. The Toyotas, 18, 19, 20. They're up here. There we go. I was like, per se to 20. There we go. We get back to the restart zone here, guys. 77, 00, both Chevys on the front row. Row 2, 17-4, both Fords. Kind of see some action here. I believe the 43 is heading pit road. Problems for Coach Matt. And I believe 2 cars heading to pit road. As I don't believe there will be a restart of this lap. I think they're going around one more time. So we're coming down to, my man, we are coming down to 27. We'll be going to 26 to go when we hit green. Who do you got? RPM will show the speed showcase. He's been up front all day. He showcased that top 5. He's got a top 5 car, and he had that speed in the end of the second stage that he showcased. I believe if we can continue to rack up cautions like we're doing now, we can get a good short run. He has short run speed. He's got the short run speed. I know that for a fact. And back to the restart zone. Easy here. He's got faith in my man's out here. I'm not gonna say he's not. I'm not gonna take that away from you. 4 cars probably got a good shot here. McLovin, where did he come from? Like, I'm literally about to start naming him this. Like, where did he come from? McLovin is in the 2nd position here. As I believe we are going around again. No, we're still doing pace laps here, guys. Still didn't pace laps. Sorry about this delay here. Fluffy thought I was ready to go there. So I believe they're going to make it 25 to go. Actually, I believe that would be smarter. Not logistically harder here. So we got... Fuel is not going to be an issue. The 95 based off his in-car, he's got 30 laps, which is 5 extra laps to the good. Don't believe that fuel will be an issue here tonight. Indeed, it has. So let's line them up. Let's try it again. Let's hope we're going green this time. From the tower, I believe we are going green this time. 7700 front row. 77 of max boost, looks to protect. So now he's going back down to block the 17 after holding up the 00 there. 00, I believe messed that 4 car up. Didn't get going on the restart that he should have. I've seen the 18 hit the wall in the back a little bit there as well. It's now Titans that makes his way in the third. That's all this sport is about, coaching on, guys. We watched this sport for 17 going for the lead now under the 77 of max boost. 8 car following suit behind. This is gonna get interesting, guys. RPM, we'll focus on him now. Focal point back in the 6th position. Looking to make his way back in the top 5. Race is not over. We still got a good 20 plus laps here. These guys are racing hard. 20 car going underneath the 8 car now. Cola making his way back in the top 3. Cola Motorsports trying to make it back to back this week. Again, guys, is making it back to back weekends. Or weekdays, sorry, here in the Valor Racing League. 00 starting to fall back as well. Not as 4 is looking underneath him. As I look towards the back, we have a lot of guys back in the back that I didn't expect to be back in the back. We got Birdster back here. We have DK Brown back here. We have Slade back here. We have a lot of guys towards this backpack that I did not expect to be racing back here. Jocko's back here. I mean, we have a lot of guys that and I could probably say we for both of us to say that we expected them to be up front towards at least top 5, maybe top 10. I didn't expect them to be back here in the 20s. Or the top 17 to 20. I didn't really expect them to be 17 through 20th right now. And they're... Clearly, this track is not one of their favorites, as it is not my favorite. So I can agree with them on that one. The 17 is currently up front still. You got a lot of good cars back there. Runners back there as well. I mean, the 2 cars back there. The 9's back there. 16, 14 of Jason is back there. I mean, it's basically... I feel like this race is split into basically 3 fields. It's the first 5 or 6. Then the next 7 to like 13, 14. And then everybody else afterwards. Like, I believe they're just split into just 3 separate little areas here on this racetrack. And they're just battling for those positions. 17 still trying to hold off max boost. 20 is leaning on a max boost there. The 8 car as well is leaning on a 20. 4 car battle for this lead here. RPM is now in the top 5, followed by the 6th in the 6th position of, ironically. 007, 21 in the A, 43 of Coach Matt looks to be in 9th. After having a little bit of pitting a little bit earlier, having a little bit issues earlier, it looks to be in the 9th position now. And the 10th is the 19 car of Diesel, my actual owner in the National Series. He's currently closing out the top 10 here. Yes, we got a battle for the lead. 77, max boost to the lead. Followed by the 8 car. 20 trying to push the 8. They're all trying to freight train this 17 on the outside here. Mike trying to close that gap there, keeping that 17 from, but the 17 found the gap, and he fills it a little bit. Now the 20 looks under the 8 car. Max Boost tries to pull away with the lead. $20 car is looking stellar. He's looking very good. He's looking, try to go back to back. It is a heck of a battle up here. 77 is pulling away a little bit now. It's 20 looking underneath the 8. Ace got that little bit of that middle groove speed. He's showing it. He's got it. It's coming now. 16 to go. Oh, seems to be a caution. So we got a caution. We got cars around. 48 of runner roads. Yes, was involved. I believe he might have. I might even want to go say 95 might have been involved in that. Alright, this is going to shake it up. K-Taddy as well was involved. This is going to be a shake-up here. After having a pretty decent run so far, I mean, he's still in the top 10 area. I can see his engine. Yeah, they might want to get that repaired. Yeah, and then they need a whole bumper. Slade is not having the best of days at all. But I will shout that man out. He did give me my opportunity to broadcast for you guys and to have me and both Big Easy out here both broadcast for you guys. So shout out to Slade, even though he's having a rough run. He'll carry it on next week. He'll definitely recuperate from next week. And like I said, this race is still not over. This race is still not over. I mean, they could all wad up in turn 1. Not likely, but the thing is, they're heading to pit road. 77-8. Lead them on down. I would say at least half the field has damage. Yeah, I've been cycling through as well, and I've seen it's a lot of cars damaged, and this is Kentucky here, guys. The Gibbs guys fighting for position on their pit stalls here. All of them, the 19 and the 18 fighting with the 20 for the pit stalls there. As we get the 77, Nicola 20 in the second position here. 17 comes off third. You think strategy was called? Take a look at our front runners right now. And if I see anybody that stands out, the 16, I believe he took some strategy. I believe the 16 of Cyber took some strategy there. He was not in the top 10. He might have been in the top 10. I think he was in 10th. Flirting with top 10, but I don't believe he's in top 10. He is currently now going to be restarting in the 6th, and that all depends on the choose rule here. But Cyber now made his way up here. Strategy being called. 21 as well is still up here. 6 car, I will say, has been maintaining that 5th to 6th position all the race long. It's my man Baronate right there. Sorry, go ahead, Easy. Yes, as well, and for you guys watching, I don't believe the damage was fixed, because I feel like this damage has been set. I feel like these guys have had damage since they originally wrecked, so I'm not 100% sure who was in what now. But because the 20 car has a lot of damage, and he's in second, so I believe as we get to the choose rule here, 6 car takes the outside. Baronate trying to shake it up. 16 car. I believe the 16 of Cyber took strategy, guys. He's now going to be starting in the 4th position. 19 will be starting 6th here on that outside lane. These guys, it's a lot of cars that weren't up front that now are up front. Will that make it? Will that shake it up for these guys that have been up front? I literally think max boost, and I honestly want to point out the 16. The 1 car, I believe, doesn't have damage. Oh, that did damage? Okay, the 1 car. I believe the only 2 with a 77, and I think 16 might have a little bit of damage. Yeah, nope. 77 might be the only one that doesn't have damage. 77 looking stellar as usual, my man. Max boost. Shout out to that guy right there. Man's the one that actually kind of watching his streams got me back into the league racing. So shouts to that, guys. They're going back to the restart. 77 6 car front row, green flag. Marinade didn't get the restart he wanted on the max boost right there. 20 of Cola. Looking on the inside. 17 looking on the inside there. And we all kind of figured having all of them line up on that out 11, having the 77, 17, and the 20 all line up on the inside meant bad news for those guys on the outside, because those 3 are the fastest cars on this racetrack right now. Counting the 4 car as well would be in the top 5 as well. He's making his way under the 16. 3 wide. RPM looking to try to capitalize, getting his way in the 5th position here. Baronet falls back to 4th. Fluffy is now 3rd with Cola 2nd. We got a wreck. 1 car is involved. The 9 car is involved. 1 of Bags is involved there. I do. In the 9 car, Big D Troyer driving that Mountain Dew 9 car for Hendrick Motorsports. Not actually Hendrick Motorsports, but in the game Hendrick Motorsports, says we got a caution. Guys are doing some landscaping up front. I don't like to jinx things either, but if we're gonna jinx it and we're gonna jinx it right, then we're gonna do, here are the trends. Here are the trends. There has been green white checkers at Kentucky at least the last 2, I think 3 races. At Kentucky has been a last 2 overtime race. There has also been fuel mileage races, but that has nothing to do with this race because we've had a caution. So we got some guys heading to pit road here. 19 pulling the strategy here. Yep, 19 guys pulled it out. 19, 21. This top 6, these guys haven't been up front all day. None of them have been up front all day. This top 6 right now have not touched the top 5. Sorry, I'm gonna scratch the 00 out. The 00 has touched the top 5, and he actually, within the second, I think he actually led at one point. 21 was up front a little bit, but Slade, where did he come from? Coach Matt, where did he come from? I mean, you got the 18 is up there, and my man Diesel, who is my actual owner for the National Series, he's up front. Like, what's going on? Strategy being called here. I believe there's not a lot of guys, but the thing is here, there's only 6 cars that stayed out. It's not a lot of guys that stayed out. We'll probably hit the restart about 8 laps to go, 7, 8 laps to go. It's really come down to, can they hang on for these last couple laps? And can we get a surprise winner here today? Out of nowhere that wasn't even up front to win this race is the question right now. Diesel, my man. It is the top 6, like I said. That's 3 rows of cars that are going to be on the front. And like I said, choose rule will come into effect, so we'll see what lanes they pick here. 19, 21, 00, 38, 43, and the 18 all stayed out on this last caution here. Max Boost comes out pit road, and he will follow through in a 7th position here, as Choose Rule still has yet to be picking, so you never know. Max Boost could restart in the 3rd position. Hell, he could even restart in the front row if they all chose the inside they really wanted to. So we got the 20 car of Kohler Motorsports followed out by him, the 17, the 6, the 4, the 4, and the 14. And I think that might round out our top 10 right there. What do you think, my man? Strategy. Do you like the strategy calls by these guys? I think we're both surprised. Like, I'm very surprised that these, like, I would prefer Fred. I would too. As we get to the choose rule here, we'll touch back on this in a second. We get to the choose rule. 19 takes it inside. 21's first car take the outside. 18 will be following suit behind him. Slade will be in the 5th position on the bottom here. The 00 will be starting in the 3rd, restarting in the 3rd position. So I'll cycle back and I'll show you guys who is currently that pitted will be starting. Max Boost will be starting in the 6th position on the outside. And after that, the closest car that has been took tires will be the 20 car. He'll be starting in the 8th position behind Max Boost. So we have double file cars to restart this on older tires. The 38 of Slade could possibly make a 3 wide if they don't get a good start here. There's a lot of things that can happen right now on this restart. I'm in shock. I am very in shock. This is going to be interesting. And I believe that as we're heading through the restart zone, gears going, green flag is waving, 19, 21 front rows. We got the 6 already taking it to the apron there. 00 of McLovin. Where did he come from? He's in 2nd again. McLovin trying to make his way up to the front now. It's my main man, the owner of my National Series team. And currently, Diesel is in the 1st position, but he's been tracked down by McLovin. McLovin couldn't get underneath him. Diesel shuts the door. Slade is in the 3rd here. Guys, we are getting down on laps. We're coming down. I believe it is 7 to go. 5 to go. Sorry, we are down to 5 to go here. So we already know Slade picked and pot. The 77 is there now, trying to look under Slade. The 19 trying to hold suit, but the 38 of Slade is now there in that position. He's looking at 19 for 1st position here. Oh, we got cars in the wall. We got cars everywhere. 38 looked to be at the one at the line first, I do believe. If we're going back around, that'd be a thing. No caution in the final 5. Yes, no cautions. He did say that as we are still racing here. Oh, Max Boost! Kohler Motorsports gets in the back of Max Boost here. No cautions. Remember that, guys. Kohler is trying to fight 2 weeks in a row. He is trying to fight. Slade holding off on the outside. We're down to 3 to go. I based off of how Max performs and how Max is, I believe he may point it out. But if he seems that if he deems that as a racing incident, we still got cars wrecking here. 20 of Kohler, 21 of 20 of Perky is now in the 2nd. He started in a 9th position here. 38 of Slade in the 3rd position. I think it's 2 to go. This is shaking up. 14 of like Jason in the 4th position, and my man Diesel still trying to hang on for a top 5, following by the 00 right now, who's actually on his inside here. This was pretty fun race to call. I'm not gonna lie here. It was a pretty cool race to call. It's a 20 car, 21 trying to catch that run. White flag, 1 lap to go. My man is here, the 20 car, fellow teammate as well in the workshop. Kohler Motorsports trying to carry on for Diesel. 2 weeks in a row. Slade qualifies for the 3rd position here. You get the 21 in second. The 20 car of Cola caps off at Kentucky, ladies and gentlemen. So you have that fellow trash talk from the commentators as well. That was strategy. I mean, Cola with teammates, but I will not say, and I didn't see it happen, but I'm not gonna say it wasn't dirty. I have to look back on it. I'm definitely gonna have to sit back and watch this. But I mean, do you think the win will be kept? Do you think he's gonna keep the point? Do you think the penalty is gonna be intact? I mean, you're right. It's not up. Basically, I'm just here so I don't get fined. Well, these guys put on a heck of a show here, man. That was a heck of a race. Congratulations to our top 3, as we had Cola Motorsports currently. These are not our official standings, but Cola Motorsports in the 1st position, followed by the 21 of Perky, starting in a 9th position, rallied his way up to a 2nd place finish. Nice job by him. And I do believe Slade finished in the 3rd position. Slade with a hell of a comeback right there. Nice job of him. He's running back in the 20s last time we saw him. So, heck of a comeback for him. Top 3 for my man Slade, who is the one that actually helps us and makes this thing happen here. Exactly. Without that man right there. Max Boost, man. That's a killer for Max Boost there. He had a car to win. Honestly, if that wouldn't have happened, he probably would have won this race. In my opinion, I think he would have got up there and won this race. 20 car had a fast car, but I don't believe he had a fast enough car for the 77. I mean, you can tell. So we're gonna get these guys in here. We're gonna get all of our podium drivers, 1 through 3. As we wait for these guys to check in. We're going to take a quick break and I'll be right back.
Whoever just said that, your mic was very bad. I don't know who that was.
All right. 3rd position, my man Slade. What a heck of a run, my guy. To come back in the 3rd position right there. That was impressive. I'm very impressed by you. What strategy did you use to actually let that? I clearly seen you stayed out, but did you believe that you were going to finish in the 3rd position?
Crash inside the pit with 5 to go. Restarted 18th and drove our way back to 7th in 5 laps to end stage 2. And then for that, we were in P9 when that caution came out with 9 to go. Stayed out, restarted 5th, and was in the lead for about 0.2 seconds. Thought we had it, but just cars behind us on fresh tires. From what I'm hearing, one guy got into another, and then that guy got to me, which sent me into the 19, which kind of ruined our chances to win. But P3, nothing to complain about. Night was a little rough. Just in general, you know, stage 1 was fantastic. Just as a race in general, from my eyes, stage 1 caution free, fantastic. Stage 2, about the same, very good. And stage 3, you know how it usually goes when you have these manual yellows. People usually get patient. The last 10% of the race, people get impatient, and it's just least what happened. I mean, I'm sure you guys saw on stream. I think 11th on back got wrecked in the final 4 laps, which our league policy is once we get inside 5 to go for stages of the finish, it's no caution.
Yep.
So
no cautions there, yes sir.
Which sucks. I mean, it's a good policy because obviously if you can have a caution 5 to go manual. So
yeah, you're right.
We'll have to address some stuff. Just as a league, from the league owner's perspective, you might have to address some stuff when people driving how they drive. I mean, there's difference between being aggressive and then just go driving over your head. But overall, as a driver, though, P3, very happy about it. Has got some great stage points.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so we're happy about it. Koa, good win. I was a little unhappy with him because all I saw was a 20 push me into his team owner, but he said he got pushed. So nothing.
Yeah,
I already
there.
talked to him. He said he got pushed from behind, so nothing he could do there. But he had a very fast car, top 2, top 3 car, so he deserved the win. But yeah, we'll go to Watkins Glen next week with a very good car, so we'll be very excited. All right.
Please hope we don't. But Slade, I do have to say this one thing. Did you pick that paint scheme to match the racetrack?
Yeah, we kind of suggested everybody to run the green cars.
I've seen it. All right, we were wondering because we were like, it's a lot of green cars, so we were wondering.
Yeah, well, somebody in this chat right here, Mr. P2 Perky,
Perky
was supposed to be in a Quaker State car because it's Quaker State 200 or 400 in real life, excuse me. But he ran a test car, so that's quite unfortunate. But
come on, my man.
We kind of suggested guys to run the green cars. Obviously, this race is sponsored by Quaker State and is usually the quote-unquote the eco race. They run all the eco NASCAR green commercials.
Yes, sir.
We suggested that.
Easy, you got anything from him? That could finish, my man. Congratulations. Thank you again for allowing us to do this. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all stepping up tonight. I know Quality, you don't mainly stream, and Easy, you're not mainly in the booth, but y'all did a fantastic job. Appreciate y'all helping out.
Of course, brother. Congratulations on P3.
Thank you.
All right, so we head to our second place finisher. Perky!
Yo.
My man, Perky in a 21. Obviously not the scheme you wanted. You were in the all white. But for the stream, I'm gonna throw up the scheme you're supposed to be in, the Quaker State 21. My guy, you looked really, you had speed. You fell off in the second stage, and strategy got you back up front. Again, as I asked Slade, did you think you were able to stick up there and cap off a top 2 finishing position?
Well, I knew I had at least close to a top 5 car, if anything. I got stuck in the back the first stage. I sped on pit road. It got me all the way to the back. I tried to fight forward, got stuck behind traffic, couldn't do anything with that. Second stage, I pitted, caution came out, I was a lap down, had to get my lap back. And then after that, it was really just all strategy. In the third stage there, cautions played into my favor pretty well. I stayed out when everybody else, the top 6 stayed out, and then everybody else behind them pitted. I was lucky to actually get on the front row in second, and it worked out really good for me because I didn't think I was going to be up there. I was planning on being Mr. Kevin Harvick there at the end, try to get that win. Where did I come from,
Not gonna be wrong, man. You came out of nowhere, so
I knew I had a quick car. I was just getting past the traffic after my mistakes.
yes, it was.
I tried to. I mean, it was tough. I don't know how I got through that last wreck there at the end. I was like, it went to the top of me, the bottom of me. I just went straight through the middle.
My man's he handled it. He did his thing. ET, you got anything for him?
I appreciate it.
Heck yeah, my man. It was great racing all around. And 21, I followed you a lot, I'm not gonna lie. So if you go back and look at the stream, I did follow you a lot. So go back and have fun and look at yourself.
Appreciate it.
Of course, my man. Congratulations, P2 for you. Good job.
Thank you.
All right. So now we head to our winner, fellow teammate.
What's up?
Oh man, in the 20 car Cola, we're teammates, but not really teammates. We're the same company, so we're teammates. My man finished in the first position. Cola. First off, I want to point out, awesome paint scheme. It's one of my favorite 20 car paint schemes. Is that Sports Clips 20 car paint scheme? That's a nice paint scheme right there. Did you see yourself getting back up? Well, first off, let's back up. What happened between you and the 77? Let's do that first. Let's do that first. What happened between you and the 77? There we go. There we go. I figured Easy was gonna say that too. Let's get that out there. Come on, my man. We need some answers. That last couple of laps. What happened to the 77? I just want to get aside from it first.
So the 38 and the 19, I believe, were side by side, and I was going to force it 3 wide, try to get under the 38. Well, we was going into the corner, and the 77 got to my inside, and I'm turning down, to stay off of the 38, and the 77 hit me, hit the apron, I hit the 38, and then the 38 hit the 19. That's how it was when I was going into turn 1.
All right, so after that point, and I mean, me and Easy both pointed this out there at the stream. We saw your runs. We saw you basically just moving. Let's go. I'm trucking and I'm going. No one was gonna stop you. No one was gonna stop you. Did you actually see yourself getting up there and winning this race, or did it just happen? Things went your way.
Yeah, whenever. No, this is one of my tracks that I do not favor it at all.
Amen to that.
I really struggle here. But
hey, you had a piece for a track that you don't like. You had a good car.
Me and the 77, we were first and second, and that last pit stop, he tried to juke me out, but I went with him, and we took fresh tires, and I don't know, we came from like 7th or 8th, to get back up there, and I knew once I had fresher tires, I believe the 10 also had fresher tires too, and I saw him catching me there at the end, with 2 or 3 to go. I was like, man, I just gotta keep calm and, go forward.
As you did, my guy. As you freaking did. Easy, you got anything for him?
Thank you, man.
Hell of a win, dude. 2 weeks in a row. Congratulations, my man.
Thank you.
All right, that's 2 in a row, dude. That's a accolade right there. Good job. I need you to look. We're teammates, so start sharing some secrets here. I need it. I do.
Hook you up.
Say less, my man. Say less. Well, congratulations, dude. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you all. Thank you all for broadcasting this race. We really appreciate it.
No doubt, my guy. Well, what looks to be yet another great Valor Racing League race. Easy E, what was your take from this race? It definitely was. I will say that. Had a lot of side-by-side. There was a lot of racing throughout the whole race. It wasn't a dull moment. Hell, every camera angle we were turning to, there was racing. So there was never a dull moment. And that's strange from Kentucky, so... Right, side-by-side racing. Right. Heck of a race put on these guys. And thank you again, Slade, for allowing us to put this on. Thank you guys for Pocono, at the Pocono Raceway. Is that what it is? Thanks, Pocono Raceway. Yes. Thank you guys for allowing us to do this, and thank you as well as to the National Series and our Speedway Collective. I keep wanting to say something else, but Speedway Collective. Thank you guys as well. Sorry guys, this is my first time ever actually doing this as a main streamer, so if I stuttered or messed up a little bit, hope you guys just worked with me and just kept on enjoying the stream. And Easy, it was a hell of a time having this race with you today. I will say that. We have to do this again. Nope, none of it was. It was a fun time. It was a great race. And hopefully you guys enjoyed. And no one called out sick. There we go. Well, that is it. Thank you guys for tuning in, and that is it from the Valor Racing League here at Kentucky from the Bluegrass State 200. We had him in Cola cap off with the dub, and in the second place a 21 car of Perky, and in our third place our own main man Slade capped it off on our podium. Thank you guys for tuning in. Easy, Kyrie, we're gonna send you guys out.